guys, it's Misty from Misty's Motherhood. I hope you're well. So today I'm going to do a video on my top 5 ways to cut out plastic. So I've always been conscious of the fact that we use so much throwaway plastic and it just ends up in the wastelands. And I'm also really aware of our environment and our sea life and everything that the plastic is doing to impact on the earth. In the last year, I've been looking at different ways to cut out plastic and also the easiest way to cut out plastic, because when you look at it as a whole and you look at the zero waste lifestyle, it can be quite daunting. So I've got 5 ways that I cut out plastic in our household and I thought I'd share it with you. So let's start with my first one, and that of course is reusable nappies. So as a mum, you're all aware that we use loads of nappies every day, and we're all aware of how they don't dispose in the wasteland and how much waste they cause and how much rubbish you end up having. So when I was pregnant with Elva, I decided that I was going to use reusable nappies, and I did a lot of research into it. So the ones I use are Bambino Mio, and I also use Little Blooms, which are these ones. So they were the biggest thing that I wanted to start out with, because I find that they are the most used and there are so many of them. They're absolutely fantastic. I can't fault them at all, and they're one of the best ways to cut out plastic, I find. So my second reusable non-plastic item that I use to go along with my reusable nappies are my reusable wipes. So I actually bought these on Amazon and they cost me all of a £5. And they're just really cool, and they've got lots of different designs. These are actually fleece ones, so they're really super soft. They fold up really easy, as you can see, and they're really easy to use. I actually find when I use disposable wipes, I end up using 3 or 4 per nappy change, where I can use one big one per nappy change. So I'm cutting out 3 extra disposables that would go in the bin. They're also really easy to clean, and they're practically dry by the time they come out of the washing machine. With these, you can actually use a solution that contains lavender oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil, or any sort of fancy solution to help with things such as nappy rash, fungal rash, or just a nice smelling solution. I don't really do any of that. I just use cold water or lukewarm water, because I find Elva's quite sensitive to a lot of stuff. So yeah, these are actually my absolute favourite, and I do use them for myself as well, and I sometimes use them around the house, and it cuts down a lot of waste. So that's my second top one. Now my third top item to be reusable is shopping bags. So we all know when we go to Tesco or Asda or Aldi, we end up using 5 million plastic bags, and they just end up scattered all around the house and get in the way. And they're also one of the biggest issues facing sea life and the oceans, and going into rivers and things. So yeah, this is the ones that I use. Now this one is from IKEA, and it cost me £1.50, and it is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. Really lovely spring colours, which is nice as we're going into spring now. And what I like about these ones is it's got this little pocket in here. To put all your little bits in and things like that. So that goes on the inside like that. It's quite big. Yeah, so this is something that I really enjoy using. Sometimes I forget to take them with me because, memory of a mother. But it's one of the things that I started using way before I was pregnant with Elva, because it used to annoy me how much plastic bags I find lying around my house. So that's my third top item for how to swap to reusable and use less plastic. So my fourth item is actually for the kitchen, and that is glass jars. So what I decided to do when I fell pregnant was to look at going to a Scoop and Way store, Now, if you don't know what that is, it's a place where you can go and get all your wholesale dried goods like flour, nuts, cereal, sugar, things like that. And instead of buying like a kg or 500-gram bag of whatever you need, you just take your glass jar to your Scoop and Weigh store and you weigh exactly the amount that you want. So in here, I've actually got 300 grams of flour. And it's great because obviously you reuse the jar, but also you cut down the amount of plastic. And also I really like the fact that you can weigh the exact amount, because I find you go to like Tesco or Asda or Aldi or wherever and you buy this massive 1 kg bag of flour and you never really use that amount, do you? So it ends up sitting in the cupboard and then it falls out and makes your cupboard all dirty, and it's just, oh no, just get a glass jar like this. You can get it from anywhere really, and just, yeah, scoop and weigh, and there you are, your reusables. You don't actually have to pay for your glass jars either. Just find any in the cupboard. So if you've had like pickled eggs or pickled onions, or you've had some jam or whatever, just rinse it in hot soapy water, take the label off, maybe steam it if you want, and there you are, you've reused something in your cupboard already. So yeah, I'm actually pretty obsessed with glass jars. I've got like 6 million of them in my cupboard. I tend to use them for obviously my dry goods, but I also use them as like drinking glasses. And I use them for like arts and crafts, and I use them to like store little ornaments in. Actually, in Alva's nursery, I reused a gorgeous lemonade bottle from her baby shower. So I had this and I absolutely loved the design, so I kept it. And then these beautiful flowers came from her baby shower before she was born. So I thought, you know what, that would look really cute in the window. So yeah, I reused this bottle with these flowers in, and it cost me nothing, and it's reusable. So you'd be surprised what you can do, really. So my last item on my 5 top reusable items is a bamboo toothbrush. Now this is pretty new to me. I didn't really know much about them until I stumbled across them on Facebook actually. And in truth, I don't actually know why I swapped to them. I just thought I liked the idea of bamboo because it's such a soft wood. And the bristles are really gorgeous and soft as well. I don't know if you can see. And I saw them online for like £10 and I thought, oh, that's a lot of money for like a toothbrush. But the Scoop and Weigh store that I go to actually sells them for like less than a tenner. I think they're something like £5. And I bought one a couple of months ago and started using it, and actually I really prefer it. It's not so rough on my gums because I'm quite sensitive. And it's recyclable. And it's less plastic in our landfills and less plastic in our oceans. So I thought, you know what, it's totally worth the £5. And I find it easier to clean. So yeah, really, this is actually a kid size. They run out of adults when I went to get one. I don't know why I told you that, but never mind. So yeah, that's my top 5 reusable non-plastic items that I use in the household. I hope that helps you. I just wanted to do a video to show you that it's not that hard to start being more aware of using less plastic and more reusables, and to show you that it's actually quite cheap in the long run. So let me know what you think, and if you've got any questions or whatever, just let me know, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you, bye!